New at 9:30, a Boulder man spending his time off from work helping people in one of the poorest countries on the planet.
Now, Grant Arends is part of a team of volunteers on the ground in East Africa right now, working to bring safe, sustainable drinking water to those who've never had it before. I just returned from witnessing his mission to Malawi in person.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Seems like everywhere Grant Arends goes in Malawi, the locals are showering him with gifts. Big bunches of bananas,
He will grow.
live chickens, buckets of potatoes. They may not seem like much, but these are big thank yous from people who live in one of the poorest, least developed places on earth, whose lives have just been changed dramatically for the better.
I was at a well and they had no gift to give. A man had a torn shirt and he took it off. He said he literally gave us the shirt off his back.
Arends is about a week into a 3-week stint in Malawi with a nonprofit called Marian Medical Mission.
So they're going to get that one going so we can do them faster?
One of 19 volunteers traveling the African countryside, witnessing the joy of what it looks like the very moment villagers get clean, safe, sustainable drinking water for the very first time.
Christians from America heard of your need of clean water, so they provided the money to help fund the pipe, pump, and the cement.
Fresh water is an afterthought where Grant lives back home in Boulder.
Jeremy, you asked me why we come? Yeah. This is why we come.
But when you see the local water source here,
This is the water they were drinking prior to us being here today.
you can understand why some 9,000 Malawians die from waterborne illness every year. Young children under the age of 5.
The dangerous cholera. I mean, with the animals and everyone drinking this, the amount of cholera and other bacteria and diseases. Today is the last day they will drink water from here.
Before today, retrieving water was a task that might prevent young girls from going to school.
And they're getting up at 2 in the morning and sometimes walking hours for clean water, maybe more than one time a day. They can't go to school. With clean water, that changes everything.
The people in the village actually dig the wells themselves by hand, 20 feet deep. They're involved every step along the way.
I am so happy to be back.
Grant's here for the final part, working with the charities team on the ground as they install the pump, making sure everything works, and handing over to the villagers the gift that will likely save lives.
On your well, you will see the words carved, "Glory to God." That is to remind you that every time you pump clean water from your well, that this well was a gift of God, a gift from God to all of you.
This experience could not be more different than Grant's regular life back home in Colorado, where he works as a financial consultant.
The number one question Grant gets when he comes here to East Africa is how dangerous is it? Is it safe there? He says there's only one thing that makes him feel like he's in danger.
Those roads are gnarly.
Over dicey mountain roads.
Straight down on your left, straight down on your right, and you better be paying attention.
And rickety wood plank bridges just barely able to support the width and weight of a heavy 4-wheel drive. Yet all those roads lead to the same place, villagers in need. The people who are always saying thank you even though they don't have much to give.
We will let him grow.
Little do they know they've already given Grant and the others a much bigger gift than they could ever imagine.
They were just so joyful. And they weren't just doing that when you and I were there. It wasn't a show. That's authentic. I think that's every day of their lives. That's the most haunting thing about being here, is seeing folks full of not just happiness, because that's transactional, joy, which is, at your core.
They were full of joy. To learn more about Marian Medical Mission and how you can help cover the cost of a well for a village in that part of Africa, you can check out this story on our website right now, kdvr.com. And that village in particular, they were really excited about it. Everybody was dancing. They tried to get us involved too, but thankfully we did not.
That was one of the first questions I said. I was like, how were the people there? Were they just so happy? And you're like, they were just so full of joy.
Overjoyed.
So excited.
When you think about it, if for the first time you've got this fresh water, you don't have to get up at 2 in the morning, walk 5 miles, carry a big bucket on your head, especially if you're a young girl. So this is great news.
And you said he'll be there for 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Okay. And then another team goes, including a couple more people from Colorado.
And then how long does it take them to get one well up and running? Is it a series of visits?
It's pretty quick. The villagers dig it in a day or two. Then the unit gets, it's about a week time total, basically. So, yeah.
Pretty cool.
Well done.
Good. Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, well done.
All of them.
So, good organization if you want to help them out.
Doubt.
No question about that. Look forward to more stories this week. So.